Morning. I rolled out of bed and I'm here. So. You good? You good to go?
I got it.
Are you solid?
I literally hit the button when I started.
Are you solid?
All right, Wildcat fans. Well, I've been talking for the last 8 minutes with no audio, so I'll apologize for that.
I'm pretty far.
That was some of the best commentary I've ever given in any Wildcat game.
I was like, everything's good. How are you?
All right. Well, we are live at the Cornerstone Arena, Fargo Scortacular. West Fargo versus the Eagan Wildcats. Eagan playing a great game so far. Good job passing. Some good scoring chances, just haven't gotten one in yet. So, great pass there. Tries to get it over to Jackson. Jackson gets tied up, though. West Fargo gets it. They dump it in. Grant's there. He's able to keep it in. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson makes one nice move. Great centering pass to Hank. And again, just not able to get it in. Chip it out of the zone. Gets deflected off Riley's stick, so that's not going to be icing. Riley has it. She brings it up around the net. That's going to give Eagan a chance to do a line change. She tries to make a big pass to Lou there. Tries to make a big pass to Lou. Gets intercepted. They bring it down. They get a shot. Turnover and a goal. So that's 1-0 Fargo. All right, Lou wins the draw. Riley gets it. She gets it over to Will. Will brings it into the zone. He gets past one guy. Tries to make a move around the second guy. They get tied up. Will gets it back. Tries to make a centering pass. Doesn't go far enough. Gets deflected. West Fargo has it. They're trying to get it out of the zone. They eventually do. And West Fargo makes a big backhand. He misses it. Joey gets taken out by the ref. They make another shot. Gets deflected down into the corner. Eagan has it. He gets it up to Joey. Eagan's got numbers. He tries to get it to Hank. No, come on. But Joey can't take it into the zone there. Lou went too far, and that's going to be offsides. All right, Oliver in on the draw. He gets it up to Soren. Soren chips it into the zone, but West Fargo gets it. They bring it out of the zone. Good job by Riley. She pushes him to the outside. He tries to make a centering pass, but Eagan gets their sticks on it. Goes up to Rowan. Rowan passes it. No one's there. They dump it back into the zone. Goes to Colton. Colton gets it to Oliver. Oliver chips it back over to Rowan. Rowan with a nice pass over to Hank. Hank's not able to keep control over it. Puck dancing on the blue line, and West Fargo gets it out back into the neutral zone. Colton makes a move. He brings it into the zone. He gets a bunch of guys. He loses an edge and falls down. It goes back to Soren. Soren tries to get it to the middle. He gets it to Oliver. They're still battling for the puck. Puck's loose, and it goes down into the corner. They're able to get it out of the zone. Rowan has it. Egan's got to hurry up and get out of the zone. He dumps it back to Soren to give him a little more time. Soren chips it over to Colton. Colton's looking to pass it to somebody. Can't get it to anybody. And they bring it in. And Dixon covers. All right, 2:22 left in the first period. West Fargo up 1-0. Jackson in on the draw. He gets it. He tries to dump it back over to the D-man. And, puck's still there, loose. Jackson has it. He gets it over to Otto. Otto's rushing forward. Wisely just dumps it down into the corner. Races in after it. He's there. He gets the puck. Loses it, but Jackson has it. Jackson tries to make a centering pass. Nobody's there. Riley has it at the blue line. Dumps it down into the corner. Bounces off Will's stick. And West Fargo is able to get it out of the zone. Egan's got to hurry. They had a 3-on-1, but he loses control of the puck. Riley pins his guy on the board. Great job by Riley there. She pins him. She kicks it over with her skate. Gets it up to Will. And Fargo's going in for a slash. Or no. Grant's going in for a slash. All right, so Egan's going in on the penalty kill here. 1 minute penalties here in Fargo. Puck gets tied up and West Fargo scores. Egan playing some good hockey. West Fargo getting the bounces, though. All right. Jackson has the puck. He's trying to get it out. Gets tied up on the boards. West Fargo still has it. Oliver goes in to stop. Great centering pass. Good stick by Hank, though. Hank's able to knock it out of the zone. West Fargo has it in the neutral zone. He's looking for someone to pass to. That just goes right to Oliver, though. Colton tries to step forward, but Rowan's there. Rowan gets a stick on it. He's battling with the guy. They fall down. He's looking for a centering pass, but Jackson's there, and he tries to get it out of the zone. Yep.
To the head, by the way.
And, Hank's got the puck. He's all by himself. Makes one move, saved by the goalie.
To the head.
Egan's player, or West Fargo's player there, got a little upset and gave a slash to the head, so he's going to the box. All right, so we got Will, Jackson, and Otto out there. Jackson on the draw. Otto gets it. He gets it over to Jackson. Jackson takes a shot. Gets deflected by the West Fargo player. He tries to dump it up out of the zone. Riley chips it back in. Still battling. Jackson has it. He's there. He takes a big shot. Goes high. Will races over to the corner. Shoots it back to Grant. Grant has it. He gets knocked down. Jackson has it. He tries to wrap around. Still battling hard for it. Behind the net. He tries to center. Deflects off the net. West Fargo has control of it. But Will's there. Will's got the puck. Jackson moves to the middle. He shoots right off the goalie. And after one, 2-0 West Fargo. Eagan playing some good hockey, but West Fargo just getting the dirty goals. So we'll see what we can do here in the second period. We'll be back. Yep. All right. We're back. Sorry. Mic issues today. Well, so far, the story of this game is Eagan's getting all the chances. They're just not able to put it in. I think West Fargo has 2 shots on goal, and they have 2 goals. All right, Oliver steps in for the draw. West Fargo gets it. They have it. They bring it around the net. Oliver's chasing after. Rowan steps forward. He gets a body on him. Oliver has it. He tries to get it over to Will, but it gets deflected. They chip it up out of the zone. Grant has it. Grant chips it back over to Will. Will tries to get it over to Oliver. Gets tied up. Oliver has it. Oliver tries to dump it up out of the zone. Grant's there. He's waiting for everybody to get off back on sides. But Will's there. He gets tied up. They dump it over to Rowan. Rowan gets it up to Oliver, but Oliver can't hang on to it. Bring it into the zone. Rowan still has it. He tries to get it over to Grant. Grant takes a shot. Gets it over to Oliver's stick, but Oliver's not able to connect on it. Oliver has it again. And again, just not able to put it in. Oliver still has it behind the net. He makes one move, falls down, gets it over to Rowan, and Rowan gets tied up with this guy at the side of the net. Puck's bouncing. Grant tries to go in for a slap shot, but it gets deflected. Goes over to the corner of the zone, and a good job there. Will takes a shot. He whiffs on it. West Fargo still has it. Great job by Riley. Keep it in. She passes it over to Hank. Hank takes a shot. And they're just not able to connect on it. But, again, good defense by Eagan. Rowan brings it back into the zone. Rowan makes one move, gets around one guy. Oh, tries to make a pass. He does. He makes a pass over to Hank, and Hank scores. Again, good passing all day so far by Eagan. They finally get one to go through, though. So great pass by Rowan over to Hank, and Hank buries it. All right, Jackson in and out of the draw. Puck's loose. Hank's able to chip it in down to the middle. All right, West Fargo just dumps it down into the zone. Colton tries to get it out. He's unable to do so. Dixon just knocks it over to the side. They're battling in the corner for it. Jackson goes in to assist. Eagan player falls down. He takes a shot right off. Dixon makes the save. Jackson has it. He's got Hank over there to the side. Tries to make the pass, but it gets deflected. Good centering pass. But Soren has it. Soren tries to get it up to Otto. Grant. Still tied up to the side of the zone, and Hank has it. He's got one guy to beat. If he hurries, he's got them all tied up. Good job by the player there to recover. He takes a shot. Good save by the goalie. All right, that's going to bring in Lou, Will, and Joey. Grant Riley as the D pair. Lou goes in for the draw. Gets a little tied up. Eagan, they're still battling for it. West Fargo gets him. They get it out of the zone. West Fargo tries to make a centering pass. They're unable to do so. Grant has it. Makes a hard pass over to Joey. Joey at least gets a stick on it, so it won't be icing. West Fargo has it. They make one move. Will gets over there, and he gets a stick on it. They get him tied up on the side. Puck's still loose. And West Fargo has it. He chips it into the zone. Riley's there. And good job by Lou there just to chip it out. She gets it up to Will. Will can't keep control of it. They dump it back down into the middle. Will has it. He's got one guy to beat. He's got to hurry. There we go. He gets past the one guy. Joey's got to get over to the net. Will has it in the middle. He still has it. But West Fargo gets it. West Fargo brings it in the zone. He chips it over to the middle. He tried to pass it back. Goes behind the net. Colton moves forward, and Oliver's got it. They get him tied up. Colton tries to get it over to Rowan. Puck's still loose. Bouncing around. He chips it up to Hank. Hank's got Rowan. He tries to toe drag around him, but a good stick by the West Fargo defender. Goes back to Colton. Colton has it. He's got Rowan to the side. Oh, dumps it over, but Rowan's not able to get there. West Fargo has it, bringing it up out of the zone. They've got numbers. And a great stick by Soren. They try to make a centering pass, but Oliver's there. Oliver has the puck. Tries to get it up to Rowan. Rowan has it. He tries to get around one guy. He's unable to do so. And they just dump it into the zone. Soren has control of it. He dumps it out. He gets it up to Rowan. Rowan's got one guy. He dumps it over to Hank. Hank has it, takes a big shot, and it's an easy save for the goalie. All right, 4:51 left in the second period. 2-1 West Fargo. Eagan's been playing good hockey. He's had pretty much control of this game, but like I said, score is not dictating that. All right, Jackson with the draw. He gets it over to Will. Will dumps it back to Grant. Grant gets it back to Will. Will tries to make a centering pass. Oh, gets to Jackson. Jackson scores. All right, 2-0, 2-2. Eagan ties it up. Good centering pass by Will. Gets deflected. Goes back to Jackson. Jackson buries it. All right, so Egan's got some life.
All
right, Jackson wins the draw. Goes over to the boards. Otto races over. They dump it down. No icing. Riley has it. She makes one move. She falls down, though. Jackson goes over there. He gets it over to Otto. Otto's got Will. Will has it. Good pass. Will tries to get around one guy. He does. Tries to get around another guy. Oh, great job by Will. Good effort. Gets around one guy. Dangles another guy. Backhands it in. Eagan up 3-2. So we'll take it.
Scoring for Eagan, number 9, Jackson Fargo. Also scoring for Eagan, number 47, William Meyer. Number 75, Otto.
All right. Lou goes in for the draw. Puck gets tied up. West Fargo gets it. They have it. Try to bring it out of the zone. Lou gets a stick on it, but West Fargo has it. Good job there by Joey. He gets a stick on it. Oh, dangerous play there. Luckily, Colton gets a stick on it, and they're not able to get a clean shot off. Soren has it. He chips it up to Colton. Colton has it. Tries to get it over to Oliver, but Oliver loses control over it. And the puck's still loose. All right, Oliver has it. Tries to just get it out of the zone, unable to do so. Goes back down. Colton gets his guy tied up. Pins his guy into the board. And it goes back around. Lou's got it. Loses control, but Joey gets it. Joey gets going around. He's looking for someone to pass to. Can't find a clear lane there to get it to, but he gets it up to Oliver. Oliver's got guys all around him. He gets it to Lou. Oh, Lou makes a nice pass over to Joey, but West Fargo is able to get their sticks on it. Puck's there. They got to hurry to get back on side there. All right, Jackson's got the puck. Everybody's on side. He just dumps it down. Egan's going to go in for a couple guy line change there. West Fargo has it. They're not able to get it out. Oh, great pass over by Hank, but he's not able to connect with Jackson. Rowan gets it over in the corner. He tries to make a move. West Fargo gets it. Dump it into the corner. Jackson has it. Great pass back over to Riley. Riley dumps it over. Oh, dumps it over to Hank. Hank tries to make a centering pass. Whiffs on the first one. And then West Fargo gets on the other one. And they're going to call holding on West Fargo. All right, Lou goes in for the draw, gets back to the D-man. Grant steps forward, takes a big shot, and they score. Grant takes the shot. I'm not sure who got the deflection. Who was it? Yeah, I think Otto got the deflection in there. Not 100% positive, but...
You're 4 goals too late. I needed that first one.
That takes us up 4-2 with 2:24 left in the second period. All right, West Fargo brings it to the zone. Will gets a stick on it, ties his guy up, gets down into the corner. Grant's there. Grant has it. He chips it up to William. Williams got it. Oh, he tries to make a pass, but it gets deflected. They take a shot, save. All right, Jackson in on the draw. Puck gets dropped. They get tied up. Puck still all over the place, but Eagan gets it. Colton brings it in, tries to get it up to Oliver, can't connect, but dumps it down. Puck goes behind the net. Oh, dangerous pass there. Goes right to Jackson. Jackson takes the shot. Good save by the goalie, and they try to deflect it over. All right, West Fargo has it. Good job by Soren there, getting his guy tied up on the boards. They're still all tied up. West Fargo guys laying on the ice. Soren gets knocked down. Puck's still tied up. Eagan gets it. Colton has control of it. Tries to get it out of the zone. He does. Gets it up to Jackson. Jackson's there. He's got Joey over to the side. Makes a centering pass, but a good stick by the West Fargo defender there to get it tied up. West Fargo has it. Makes one pass. Good stick by Oliver. Riley brings it into the zone. She's got some space. She gets tied up on the boards. She's still battling for it, though. Puck gets loose. Oh, Lou gets it, takes a shot, goes just wide. All right, good job by Lou there. Lou dumps it back over to Grant. Grant, makes a big pass over to Rowan, but Rowan's not able to connect on it. They're able to stay on side. Rowan gets it back, gets it over to Oliver. Great pass. Oliver makes one toe drag. Makes a toe drag, knocks it off the goalie, goes right to Lou. Lou makes a shot and buries it. 5-2, 30 seconds left in the second period. All right, Eagan wins the draw. Hank gets it. Hank's still battling for it. He gets into the zone. He's going to oh my gosh, great pass over there, but Rowan's not able to connect on it. All right, they're still battling for it. It's over in the corner. They're going to dump it over, but Riley's there. She has it. Takes a big shot over. Gets deflected. Saved by the goalie. Just not able to get that deflection shot in, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Second period paid off for Eagan. They still kept that pressure on, the passing, the shooting, and they go up. They get 5 goals. 5-0, or 5-2 Eagan. You're just here for support. Got it. We good? All right, we're back. We're not blinking. Good pass by West Fargo. Shot of scores. Good pass, good shot. Oh, West Fargo not getting a lot of shots, but the shots they're getting, they're making them count. All right, West Fargo wins the draw. Nice centering pass and a good deflection there by Soren. Soren gets it up to Oliver. Oliver goes around one guy. He gets around the next guy. But West Fargo is able just to chip it out of the zone. Colton's there. Nice pass over to Soren. And Soren does a good job, just dumps it down, but the West Fargo defender is able to get a stick on it. Joey's there. He gets him tied up on the board. Soren goes in to help. Not able to keep it in, but Lou's there. Lou has it. Brings it into the zone. Gets it back. Oliver's got to get back on side there, but West Fargo has it. He tries to toe drag around Colton, but Colton gets a stick on it. They dump it back into the zone. Lou was still down there. He had it. He made a move, but I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Hank steps forward. Does a good job to Soren, but Soren falls down. Puck's still loose. Hank races back in there. Eagan on a line change. So Egan's got to hurry back. And a good stick by Rowan. They're still tied up. They dump it up to the blue zone. They lose control of it. Hank's all by himself. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, and the goalie saves it. Goes back to Hank. Hank takes a big shot. Gets deflected. Rowan gets a stick on it. Dumps it right back over to Hank. Oh, good centering pass. He tries to get it over to Jackson, but good deflection. West Fargo has it. They're racing in, but Egan's got numbers. They try to get around two guys. Makes another nice move there. Tries to do a backhand, but goes way high. They're down in the corner. Riley gets his guy tied up. Jackson gets tied up. Kind of chips it in, and it's an easy save for Dixon. Bria Norberg's going to come over here and be our game analyst here in a second. All right, puck goes behind the net. Lou has it. He dumps it up to Otto. Otto tries to get it over to Will, but it goes over to Grant. Grant shoots it high. Will tries to reach over there and catch it, and a fantastic catch by Ryan Kurtz. All right, Lewin on the draw. He gets his guy tied up. Grant ties his guy up. He's got the puck. Tries to get around one guy. Unable to do so. Ooh. Good effort there by the West Fargo player. But just not a... He gets it over to Will. Will's got one guy to beat. Gets around him. Oh. West Fargo goalie making some good saves there. Will gets over the corner. They dump it back to Riley. Riley chips it in. They're all tied up. Riley tries to chip it back in again. West Fargo has it. They get it out of the zone. They dump it forward to the guy. And, oh, no call. All right. Try to get it out of the zone. Unable to do so. West Fargo has it. Gets up to Will. He falls down. He's laying on it. Will's able to chip it up at least out of the zone, but they don't call it. And he just dumps it down. It gets deflected off everybody. Going to give Eagan a good chance to get a line change in here. West Fargo has it. They pass it over to the D-to-D. Tries to move it forward. Soren does a good job stepping forward. That leaves Oliver. Oliver gets it over to Colton. Colton loses control over, but he gets it back. Good pass over to Oliver. Oliver chips it right up to Jackson, but they're not able to keep control over it. West Fargo has it. Another good step by Colton there. Passes it up to Joey. Joey's not able to keep control over it, and Colton gives it back again. Soren tries to get it over to Jackson, but again gets deflected. Gets deflected again. Oliver has it. Gets deflected again, and Oliver's offsides. All right, 7:41 left in the third. Eagan 5, West Fargo 3. So we got Lou stepping in for the draw here with Rowan and they get tied up. It goes back to Colton. Colton D-to-D pass over to Soren. Soren chips it up to Rowan. Rowan not able to keep control over it, but he gets it into the zone. They bring it behind the net. West Fargo has it, but Colton does a good job stepping forward. Colton has it. He's got Hank there in the middle. Passes it to Rowan, and Rowan's not able to keep a stick on it. Soren steps forward, makes a nice move. He falls down. They're getting tied up. Rowan's there. He gets the puck, but there's 3 West Fargo defenders. Lou battles for it. He gets tied up in the corner. Still battling for it. Will steps forward. He gets his stick on it. They're able to get back on side. Will makes one move, gets around the next guy. Big shot, saved by the goalie. Yeah. All right, Jackson, Otto, and Will out there with Riley and Grant. Jackson in on the draw. Jackson gets it. They get tied up. Puck still tied up. Gets back over to Grant. Grant takes a big shot. Goes wide. Jackson has it behind the net. He tries to make a spin move. Gets tied up. Good centering pass. Oh, dumps it over to Otto. Otto with a backhand. Will with a big shot. Deflects off the goalie. Jackson gets it again. Oh, nice. Jackson gets it over to Will. Will takes a big shot. Deflects off the goalie, and Otto's there to poke it in. 6-3. Eagan with 6:26 left. All right, keeping that same line out there. Jackson gets his guy tied up. West Fargo gets control of it. He brings it into the zone, makes a toe drag, but shoots it wide. Grant has it, gets around one guy. Tries to get it up to Jackson. Jackson gets a stick on it, but can't keep control over it. It gets over to Will. Will has it. Will racing hard forward, but West Fargo's there. They dump it down. Lou steps forward. He does a good job pinning his guy on the boards. Still battling there, and Grant has it. He's got Oliver. Passes to Oliver, but Oliver can't get a stick on it. Gets deflected, though. Goes into the zone. West Fargo races down for it. They were wrapping around the boards. Riley tries to keep it in. She's unable to do so. 2 West Fargo guys run into each other. And he looks like he's fine. He takes his helmet off, which shouldn't do that. All right, we got Lou, Joey, and Oliver. Lou on the draw. West Fargo gets it. They bring it into the zone, but a good stick by Grant. They dump it back down. Lou has it. Dumps it back behind to Riley. Riley gets it. She tries to get it up to Oliver. Oliver trying to get it out of the zone. He does. They're still tied up. West Fargo has it. Lou goes over, gets a stick on it, gets deflected over to the side. Riley and Joey are there, get their guy tied up. Riley battling with him. He makes one move. Good centering pass, and he shoots high. They're still bound for it. Goes to the center. He shoots and he scores. .443 left. Egan's got to finish this out. Again, West Fargo not getting a ton of shots, but the shots they're getting, they're making them count. All right, West Fargo gets it. They bring it into the zone. He's in the corner. He makes one move. But Colton's there. Gets his guy tied up. Jackson has it. Jackson tries to chip it up forward, get it out of the zone. Unable to do so. Goes back around the boards. Soren's there. He gets it up to Rowan. Rowan's able to get it out of the zone. Tries to get it up to Jackson, but unable to do so. And they're going to be offsides. I thought there were no timeouts in this. All right, West Fargo Eagan on the draw. All right, 6-5. We got a game.
Oh, Eagan!
Egan's got to pick it up. All right, Lou on the draw. West Fargo gets it. They bring it into the zone. Riley, great job tying her guy up, pinching him on the boards. Otto has it. He gets it over to Will. Deflects off Will's stick. Tries to get around one guy, unable to do so, but Otto steps forward. Gets tied up on the boards. Otto still has it. He's in the corner. He dumps it back to Grant. Grant gets around one guy. He tries to take a shot. Gets deflected. Still gets pinned up. Grant's still there. And Will has it. Goes around one guy, takes a shot, goes wide. Lou races over to the corner. Chips it around, gets to one guy. He's got Will in the middle. Tries to make a centering pass. Can't connect with anybody, though. They try to get it out. They're unable to do so. Grant steps forward, but now they do get it out. Chip it forward. Riley has it. And she tries to get it up to Will. Will's able to get it. He gets it up out of the zone. He passes it over to Otto. Otto's got Lou racing over to the side. He takes it down to the edge. Makes one nice move. Tries to get around his guy. And the puck's still loose. Colton has it. He takes a big shot. Puck's loose. Oh. Oliver unable to get that rebound. They take it over to the boards. They're tied up with Oliver. Joey steps in to help out. He knocks it loose. Still there. Puck's still tied up, but West Fargo has it. They bring it up out of the zone, but that just goes right to Soren. Soren has it. He's racing forward, but West Fargo gets their stick on it. Joey's there, and West Fargo's there. Great stick by Colton. Soren has it again. He's racing forward, brings it into the zone. Gets around one guy, goes to the edge. He's looking for Jackson. Great centering pass. Jackson gets it, but it gets deflected. Great job by Soren there. Good vision. Just not able to finish it. Jackson has it again. Centering pass. Oh, and it goes out. Eagan has it. They dump it down. Tries to get it over to Jackson, but they're able to keep it in the zone. Oliver has it. He brings it in. He gets around one guy. Oh, tries to make a centering pass. Puck's still loose. They're still battling for it. Good saves there by that goalie. West Fargo brings it to the zone. He tries to make one move, gets it around. Oliver gets control over it. He gets around his first guy, gets around another guy. Tries to get around another guy, but he's not able to do so. West Fargo has it. Gets it back to Riley. Riley tries to dump it forward, but Lou gets it. Lou gets it into the zone. Races forward. It goes out. Rowan has it. Ooh. And that's going to be offsides. All right, 50 seconds left. Third period, Eagan up 6-5. And it looks like somebody called a timeout. So we will be back. 50 seconds left. Jackson moves in on the draw. Jackson gets it, dumps it back to Colton. Colton just dumps it forward. 45 seconds left. West Fargo has it. They chip it forward. Will steps forward, gets his guy tied up. West Fargo has control of it. And good stick by Colton. Colton gets his guy tied up. He dumps it back to the blue man. Ooh. Shot on goal. Dixon hits it with the stick, deflects straight up, and he catches it.
Just like it drew it up.
And it looks like we got another timeout. So we will be back. All right, we are back. 26 seconds left. Defensive zone faceoff. Jackson moves in. Jackson wins the draw. He gets it to Colton. Colton takes a big shot, and he scores. Open net. And that should seal the deal.
I thought it was really icy. I didn't realize it was
7-5 Eagan. 19 seconds left. Good job by Jackson there, winning the draw, getting it back. All right. Will has it. He takes a big shot, but deflects off the guy. 12 seconds left. Gets over to Grant. Grant takes a big shot, and he scores. 8-5 Eagan with 6 seconds left. All right, Jackson on the draw. He gets it back over to Colton. Puck gets loose. Otto has it, and that's going to be the end of the game. All right. Good job by Eagan battling back. Got a little close there, a little closer than what we like, but 8-5 final. And I believe we will see you again at 1:15, I believe. Not sure who we're playing yet. I'm going to guess it's going to be Duluth. If the Duluth was able to make the trip to the tournament after 3 feet of snow, but we'll let you know that at 1:15. So good game by the Wildcats. Good effort by West Fargo, and we will see you soon.